Picture this. You're opening your closet and you're met with a tower of 500 different sketchbooks, all stacked upon one another, and then boom, chaos. But when you look on your left, you see one of them slightly opened and see something you probably haven't seen in decades. Yeah, it's your hybrid cat, wolf, dog, angel, demon, princess OC you created years ago that you shipped with your hybrid cat, wolf. Okay, well, you get it. Except this wasn't just any ordinary OC of yours. No. It was your Sona. Now, most artists have Sonas of their own or perhaps had them at some point. But if you don't know what a Sona is, they're basically characters or OCs that are uniquely you. As in, they represent you. They don't gotta look exactly like you, but you know, you just see yourself in them. Hence to why it comes from the word persona. Duh. Throughout the 500 years of my life, I had made countless of these Sonas in different phases I went through. Okay, I wouldn't call them phases, but I gotta admit, some of them did feel like it. Like I had this one specific Minecraft SMP phase during quarantine where I had a whole little roleplay going on for fun with some old friends of mine. Fun fact, this Sona I'm using right now, rooted from there. She just looks 10 times better in my opinion. I can't entirely remember the most older ones, but I know for a fact that the name I used to use for everything, which was Laura, was based off some YouTuber that created these Five Nights at Freddy's comics that I think had that one popular love triangle between Chica, Foxy, and Mangle. Anywho, this name stuck with me like a piece of gum for many years for different OCs. I had one for my Minecraft roleplays, not the SMP one. She was supposed to be a half human, half werewolf that was the most prettiest popular girl in the whole neighborhood and high school she attended to. Super unrealistic to little old me. I also had a gacha character. Well, I'd say two because the second one was really stupid for the reason why it was even created. The first one was named Laura, obviously, and had the most ugliest color scheme I had ever seen. Like, I don't know why I was stuck with this color for a long time. Such an ugly green and orange. Ugh. During this time, I was on Amino at the age of probably 12 or 13. I remember being in a gacha community, of course I was, and I would use Laura until I got rejected by some other person on that app. Like guys, I cannot make this up. What the actual fuck was I trying to do? E-dating on Amino. I was a young kid, so I can't blame myself. I was stupid. So due to this hardcore rejection and them turning out to be gay instead and going for another guy who was my friend by the way, I for real pulled out the most dumbest move ever. I turned into a dude. Goodbye Laura, hello Etsu. Yeah, I became this thing, and not to mention, I was also a curator, I don't know, aka a moderator on that community. So I remember making an announcement post saying I wanted to restart, like, what the fuck? After that, I got grounded by my parents and wasn't allowed back on that app, which thank God. But I remember making actual OCs I gave birth to. These were finally named Laura, and was the last time I ever used the Laura or Etsu name. One of them, though, had an interesting design. I had an old reference sheet of her, but she basically was also a werewolf that had purple hair and some yellow shirt with gray okay, yeah, I don't know guys, I forgot, but I think her design was ugly. Well, it was ugly to even describe. So, and I ended up redesigning her to some black and white werewolf. She dead ass looked like an Oreo. I also had like two other OCs that would interact with her, and which was her love interest and some maniac that was obsessed with her even though he looked all innocent and friendly. Okay, but after that phase of my life, quarantine hit like a truck, and that's when I had a strong Minecraft SMP, Piggy, Roblox phase. Okay, well, I wouldn't say Roblox was a phase. I still be playing it and had always been since ticks and guests were a thing. My character right now came from this one made up SMP with my friends, and she was supposed to be some traveler that had a sort of dark and twisted past. Her best friend died. Yeah, her best friend died. Either that or she killed her. I don't know. And she had her own, you know, villain design, which was also ugly by the way. And when it comes to Piggy, I'd say it mainly started because of Kitty Afnan, like her, the channel. I remember I loved her videos, especially her Kitty doll series. I think that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure it is. Which made me want to create my own story, which low-key, I was kind of cooking up a bit, but I entirely forgot what the plot was. I just remembered they're stuck somewhere. But I had a Sona that looked like this. Yeah, that's it. I don't feel like explaining her because it doesn't matter. Oh, and her name was Lily, not Lolly. I'd go by Lily for the shortest time ever. Just know I had a channel somewhere out there. Maybe one day I'll show you guys all the channels I made with these characters and react to them. It's like maybe 4 in total, or like 5 if you want to include my abandoned Tower of Hell channel. Like, who wouldn't want to watch me doing parkour? Come on guys, be for real.